And they say, you know what,
Well,
that
it's
happened to
amazing.
me.
It's
That happened to me
amazing
too, and me too.
And you know, I'm so blessed that you're still here with me, and you're my friend, and you're alive, and I love you, and I thank you so much. I did not expect to hear from you. I was really surprised when I heard from you today, and I was
And the
thankful.
reason why you heard from me today is because you are my friend, and you are one of the few people that I trust. And what happened to me this afternoon sent me a message. This piece with the IRS is the door, and these people are looking to find me now. You'll hear in the recording, where are you? Can you come and meet me here? You'll hear that because
well, wait a second.
then they'll put me in jail, and they'll give me either two doors. And I've had these doors before. Either I take their deal and take their money and stay silent, or they will kill me in jail and tell you it was a heart attack. Listen, the world knew what Epstein had. Epstein goes to jail. The world knows, and they said he hanged himself. If you know he's been murdered, and what did they do? They solved their problems that way. I am that close. Now that they know I've talked to Holly, which means they know that Trump has this evidence.
I don't mean to.
I am the witness that gets you into the Ukraine and the methodology of the corrupt, the methodology through banking, how it gets there. I went up the ladder from the other direction and put these pieces together, which is why they sat down and talked with me, from Lewandowski to Howley to Brady, Epoch Times. But I also knew I put myself in a position where I'm a dangerous witness. And when you put them in a desperate position, desperate people do desperate things. And I know that they're looking for me. I turned around and shut the lights off because I knew it was coming. Now that I know it's here, then I'm turning around and reaching out, and I'm going to try to also send this recording out. What this recording that I have of the IRS, when I told them I was recording it, this recording will send chills down your spine. Chills down your spine. And that I need to get out. And once that's out, it's going to be an interesting next few days.
And are you going to be releasing that on your YouTube channel, State of Corruption?
I'm going to, but they've been blocking me quite a bit. I might send it out through Messenger to try to have shared, but I'm going to try to send it to YouTube.
Well, I apologize for interrupting you, but may I interject?
Yeah.
I want to ask you about, this contact that introduced you to these individuals. I have a burning question, and I want to know, was it the FBI?
Contact? Amelia?
Yeah?
Okay, I think we broke up a little bit.
Okay. I have a question.
Ahead.
Who were this contact that you shared your information with? That originally,
Holly, are you saying?
This contact that set you up, basically. Where?
Oh, who was the contact?
Yeah.
My son gave them my phone and my car and my credit card.
No, I'm talking about who you shared your information with, your evidence.
Before I gave it to Trump?
Yeah.
Lewandowski, his campaign manager. Which is why Lewandowski just recently said he's not going to run for Senate. He's not going to run for Senate because he was my contact. And in the investigation, they're going to ask Lewandowski, why didn't they take action? Lewandowski doesn't have an answer. And if so, Lewandowski doesn't have an answer is why he's not running for senator against Jeanne Shaheen.
Wow. Well, listen.
This goes right to the president.
Well, wow. Well, what's the status on you getting a meeting with him anyways?
I guess this is where we are. We are at the crux of all of it. Trump has my evidence. That's why the plane stopped. I just met with his top people, gave them all the evidence, and we have proof that I did it because it's a 3-hour interview. So the ball is in the President of the United States' hands. Is he going to drain the swamp? Is it about we the people, or is he going to make a deal? Is he going to make a deal with the corrupt? Is he going to make a deal with the deep state? Is he going to make a deal with these pharmaceutical companies, these big banks, these insurers? Or is he going to support the people of this country? I mean, our enemies are within. So my question is, and I can't tell you that. I can tell you that he has it.
I
can tell you that they sent their top people to sit with me.
Michael, I want to activate my prayer tree, and everybody that tunes in to the show, I want to say, thank you so much for all your prayers. And, let's pray that the president, that him and his family are protected, that his children and his pets and the White House is protected, and the United States, that we're empowered to lead the world in combating human trafficking worldwide, because we don't want an economy based on the flesh. Obviously, we want to empower people all over the world. We want to create opportunity. We don't want to base our economy on the flesh. And this is horrific crimes against humanity. And that's what Human 2020 is all about. And, this is what we talk about every month on the show. And Micheal Gill, you are so brave and courageous. Thank you so much. I can't even imagine what you go through. It's incredible. And I'm just...
You know what you do? The best way I can tell this and explain it to people is that it's like you go to hell and you just have to get comfortable. Whatever seems outrageous to somebody else, death threats, I go to my car, turn the key, and go, does it blow up today? And as weird as that seems to people,
but it's not funny.
You get comfortable.
It's not funny.
When people hear this interview with this agent, Jeremiah Devlin, your blood's going to run cold. And you know what my blood is? My blood tells me, let's go. I'm the guy who beats the bullies up. And I have since I've been a kid. And it seems like it's been my job. I'd like it to be somebody else, and I'd like this road to end, but I'm not walking away when they're standing. So we're going for all of it, right here and now. And I just want people to know we are at that moment in time. Share this, and I'll try to put that recording out tomorrow, and I'll try to stay in contact with you, Amelia, as much as I can. But these guys tracked me.
It's awesome.
And I've got a bad feeling they know where I am right now.
You're in good company, and we're all fighting the good fight. And I thank you so much, Michael. You're so brave, and I've just been like, every time I hear from you, I'm just like, I get really happy. And it's not that I'm lighthearted about any of this at all, but it's just that.
It was nice hearing from you, too. I know exactly where you're talking. It's nice to know that I'm talking to a trusted friend, and we're in the same battle. And the battle we're in, only few people truly understand the torment that we share. Exactly. Audra Toop, I know you share videos and so forth, see it. Here's a woman that was a witness evidence to these murders in Bedford with these drug cartels, and the FBI is leveraging her with her own freedom. You know what she did? She recorded a gentleman named Stephen Rand, I shouldn't call him a gentleman, from the FBI, who said if she said anything, he threatened to put a bullet in her head. Because she recorded him and has that information, they're trying to put her in jail. See? So in other words, I fight for all those victims. Mm-hmm. And the victims that aren't victims yet, like our children. You said how much you care for children. I'm fighting for a generation.
It's not like we ask.
This next generation is being brought into a nightmare.
It's not like we're asking for any of this. It's like we're brought into this. And, like I mentioned earlier in the show. And, it's just crazy because not only that, we have PSAs, public service announcements from characters like Kevin Spacey.
Right.
I'm laughing, but it's not funny. I'm being totally serious.
No, you know what? Sometimes I know exactly what you're doing. This is so absurd This is so ducked. To keep your insanity, you have to look at it and laugh about the insanity of the whole thing. You know, you look at it and you say, I can't believe it.
I'm going to cry. If I don't laugh, I'm going to cry. And it's really not funny. It's very serious.
No, listen, I understand. And even on my videos, you'll see that there's a sense of humor, because it's what keeps you sane, which is also why the highest suicide rate is with comedians. So there's always something that's behind there.
Yeah.
But let's hope this president, at this point,
I have great faith. I really do. I really do. I have a lot of faith in our president, and I think he's the only, to my knowledge, he's the only president that has ever broached the issue of human trafficking in history. And I think this is the number one issue. In January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month, and I have great faith.
You know what? I can tell everybody who's hearing, he has the evidence that could end it all. End the corruption in the country, from human trafficking to drug cartels to the corruption in family court to the protection of these corrupt industries, from our own FBI, our own DEA. He has it all, and he knows where the money is, which is why they're in the Ukraine. So now, let's see if he does anything, here and now. And you know something? If he's saying he could become the greatest president, he's got an opportunity to do this. And what I would tell him, do not play politics. There's Republicans that are corrupt in this deep state too. Do not play politics. Represent the people. The people know the truth when they hear the truth. I mean, you want to talk about being elected? Tell the people the truth. All you had to utter was that you were going to drain the swamp, and you shocked the world. Drain the swamp, and you'll shock us once again.
Yeah, hero. Superman. Hey, and listen to this. I know that, they've been cutting off my shows in the past, and they cut off the Zeph report, folks. And I also want to say, listen, all of a sudden, for some reason, Trish Daniel, Zeph Daniel's wife, she had 12,000 shares on one of her posts. And I just want to say that is clearly evidence that they are censoring our content. And even though, it seems like stuff's not getting out there, it's absolutely getting out there. And there are people tuning in. And so I'm going to keep the faith. I'm going to keep going. And I appreciate you so much, Micheal Gill, and all of the work that you've done with State of Corruption and being a part of Social Media News Network. You're awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, Amelia. Okay, I'll try to keep in touch, and I'll try to get this out tomorrow.
All right.
And I'll see that you get it.
Okay, keep me posted. Thanks so much.
Okay, I will. And you know what? If you post this on Facebook, I'll see that it's shared, too.
All right, do that, because they demonetized me. So the only way I can really boost the links is if boost it out of Social Media News Network, if you can.
Okay, I'll do the best I can.
All right. Thanks so much.
Okay.
You take care and be safe.
Thank you. See ya.
All right. So our prayers are for Micheal Gill, State of Corruption. And thank you so much for tuning in this evening to the Porthole to Justice, the window to the truth. I'm your host, Amelia Duran, and you can subscribe to survive to my show on Spreaker.com and join the live chat. And you can also subscribe on Instagram and Twitter. And I am active in Social Media News Network and on social media all over. So tune in, subscribe to survive. Bye, guys.